Bodrum, its marina, luxury yachts, and nightlife. A popular destination with jet-setters and savvy tourists. But this year, the Turkish Riviera is more popular than ever, although it is attracting a new kind of visitor. This is the story of Muhammad Ali and thousands like him. This 28-year-old Syrian refugee arrived in Bodrum planning to make his way to Greece, the first step of his European dream. First, he must cross the 10 kilometers of sea that stand between him and the Greek island of Kos.
Well, of course I'm frightened, but I have friends and family who've already made the crossing. That's why I'm being so careful. I'm trying to choose the most competent smuggler.
2 days later, he made it across. Muhammad Ali sent us a video of his journey. There were 55 others with him, piled up on an inflatable boat, many of them women and children, most of them very young. In just 2 hours, for the price of 800 euros per adult, they found themselves on European soil. Boats like these head out almost every night from Bodrum. Weighed down by the recent influx of refugees, Turkey seems to be failing in its commitment to control its borders with the European Union, where it remains a candidate for membership. We wanted to talk to the authorities on this issue, but no one agreed to speak to us. So just how do the traffickers arrange the trips? We decided to ask someone in the local boat industry. As the regular sale of inflatable boats is subject to strict regulation, there has been a marked increase in the theft of Zodiacs over recent months.
These types of boats are really coveted. And then you also have the issue of illegally manufactured or modified boats. They use wider tubes so that they can carry more people on board.
The boats are tailor-made to carry more and more passengers. Size is an important factor in this lucrative business, as a larger boat can triple the income from a crossing. The boats are also getting faster, to reduce the risk of being caught by the coast guards. But the migrants always face the risk of drowning. When things go wrong, local fishermen often step in to rescue them.
When the sea gets rough, even just a little choppy, well, too often they all head to the one and same side of the boat, and that's why it capsizes. These people come from places where there's no sea. Most of them don't know how to swim, and life vests won't always save your life. Okay, they'll keep you afloat for a while, but the real risk is exhaustion and freezing to death.
We went to the island of Kos to see if we could find some migrants who had successfully made the crossing. We found a group of Syrians gathered on a square. They told us they had arrived the week before and immediately faced the reality of their situation. They had all fled the war, yet felt that they had been abandoned by the democratic nations of Europe.
It was really humiliating. The Greek coast guards arrived, they screamed at us. They kept telling us to hurry up and follow them. They never stopped shouting.
They deal with us like animals.
When we were young, we were always told that Europe was a place of freedom and human rights. It was our dream to come here. That's why when war broke out in our country, we decided to come here. But they do not treat us well. It's like if we're not real human beings.
The poorest migrants live in a deserted hotel, in horrible conditions, in a country on the verge of bankruptcy. But it does not matter. For these Pakistanis, the risk was worth it.
Like I see in TV, my friends, Facebook friends, is everything very loving. So my heart is asking me, you go.
In spite of the difficulties, they are all hopeful about continuing their journey further north in Europe, where they dream of finding a better life.